Hey guys, have you ever run into the Mythic Plus dungeons where everybody using invisible potion or go under roll chance, but everybody walks fine, but then you see a doo-doo maybe got aggro mobs? Well, you don't know what's going on and you're starting hurt yourself the what the fuck, and starting calling you a retard healers, Mongol tanks because of that 1 or 2 minute late and then kicks got ripped. Well, I have a few of these very unpleasant experience runs in the Mythic Plus dungeon. So today this videos I'm going to show you what's the difference between invisible potion and your own stealth, with and without dash. The first videos I want to show here is NTLS, which is quite popular, people skip in this route. And this time to get aggro is the hunter's pet, the cat. Well, if you ever run into with a hunter, and make sure that he asking him to disable the pet before using invisible potion, because everybody invisible and his pet isn't. And the second part here is before the boss, which is you can see my cat's body went sideways during the jumping, and yeah, and her ass aggros mob. And then the next one you can see that is the most popular part is in the king rest. It's the same things happen. Everybody using invisible potions and walk between the big guys and the normal mobs, and yeah, exactly, it's my cat got aggros again. So yeah, people starting going to saying, yo, to go through your own stealth you need 300 IQ. Well, I'm sure that I don't have a 300 IQ, I don't even have 150 IQ, but I thought was me being clumsy at the beginning, so I go ask my bro friend, which is have a very much experience with road, and he told me that to go through between mobs you must have to using dash. But I did not understand what's the difference between using dash and not dash, because I just wrote this Shroud class like a few months ago and just came back from season 3, hardly know what's the difference. So I make like about 40 different tries, and thanks my friend Shin helping me out again with making all these test runs using dash and without dash, and plus the invisible potion. Well, in this video you can clearly see sometimes you were even with dash, but you still can aggro mobs with if you were going a little bit, maybe slightly close. But sometimes you can go through well when you run behind. So there's a lot of problems with going with stealth. It's all combination between the timing with the dash, without the dash, and the distance between the mobs. So if you ever just want to go to a Mythic Plus dungeons and just doesn't want to be taking a risk, and you're not so experienced like me, just roll for a class for like a couple months, like maybe a lot of experienced player for roll and the doo-doo, they might be already know about this, but some people like me since not knowing my classing so well, you know, then you might not want to take the risk and going invisible potion instead. But also depending the area. I mean, if you go to a more wider area, then of course you can using your own stealth with dash, is pretty safe. But in King Rest, I have quite a few troubles go through the bridge, and sometimes in all this test run you can see in the videos later, I mean sometimes I go in the exact center, it's just fine. But if I have a little bit more left and a little bit more right, then I might get aggros, even with dash. So I think the best option is using dash, run through, and plus invisible potions. That might be get you to the third boss room completely. But yeah, that take practice. So I mean, I have done an other fail runs yesterday in King Rest. I was trying to using invisible potions plus dash, hopefully run to the end of the boss room, but I didn't time properly using the dash before the invisible potion timing was end. So it was another fail again. So yeah, make sure that you have always invisible potion with you in the bag, because it's much more safer than your own stealth. And you can see in the end of this video the invisible potions. basically I can dance between the mobs. But if my cat's in stealth form, it will be a big trouble, especially when you run to narrow gaps between mobs. I mean, you can see the hitbox from cat is much larger than compared to the human's form. So I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and maybe next time you have a better experience in running through Mythic Plus dungeons with your own stealth or invisible potion. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. Bye bye.